So taking a bit of a pivot, if you feel like you haven't already answered this question in full, what do you think were probably the main factors, especially as you mentioned, like when you were younger, seeing having that experience as a patient in the ER and stuff like that. What do you feel like getting all the way to this point, and especially getting through medical school, really drew you to the field of emergency medicine over all the other specialties?
Oh, okay. This is a great question. I've been answering this question every interview that I've been doing for residency. So I'll give you the residency answer, and then I'll give you the bro answer. So my residency answer is it's three things. So I like the breadth of knowledge and pathology that you have to know about for emergency medicine. You're not just focused on one organ system, one specific body part. You have to know everything. You have to be a well-rounded physician. Yep. Second is the range of acuity. So you can see your patient is coming in for, upper respiratory illness, stuffy nose, sore throat, something that's, not too serious. Yeah. Then at the same time, in the same shift, you can have somebody coming in respiratory distress, cardiac arrest, coming into the trauma bay, gunshot wound, stab wound, and then you got to run there and, you have to, you got to deal with that. So it's a good change of pace. I think that's something that drew me to emergency medicine. And then the last thing, for my residency answer, the last thing is the dynamic team environment for emergency medicine. So, like, I think more than any other specialty, the team environment in emergency medicine is apparent. So everybody is boots on the ground. You have nurses, you have technicians, you have PCAs, you have respiratory therapists. Everybody's there. Everybody's working for the good of the patient. Nobody's above anybody else, and it's just dynamic. You could see everybody. Everybody is just in the ER. Almost everybody's like friends, and it's a great team environment. And coming from playing soccer, playing a team sport, it's something that that I saw in emergency medicine that I wanted to be involved in. Yeah. So that's my residency answer. Yeah. As far as my other answer, I think it's the coolest specialty because people can come in, heart stopped, not breathing, essentially dead, and then you can bring them back. You have to, emergency medicine physicians have to think, what's happening with this patient? Yeah. How can I bring them back? How can I save their life? How can I stabilize them and get them to the care that they need? And I think that's great. I also think you're like the complete doctor, like the consummate doctor. Think if something happens out on the street, emergency medicine, you have the skill set, you're equipped to help that person. Something happens on the plane, you can help that person. I think another thing is you're both a generalist and you're a specialist. So like I said earlier, you have to see, a range of patients that come in with different complaints, different body parts, different systems. But you're also a specialist in resuscitation. Yeah. So you have to know ACLS. You have to know what to do if a patient's heart stops. We have to know what to do if a patient is in respiratory distress. You have to know when to intubate. I think emergency medicine is there's nobody else, no other specialty. I mean, this is debatable, I guess. No other specialty that is equipped to handle those situations like emergency medicine.
Yeah, no, putting together a good case.
Yeah, you should apply emergency medicine.